So moving on, here's a controversial deep question for you. Okay. All right. Aliens. What do you think?
I 100,000% think in our universe there are multiple species that are as evolved or even more evolved than we are. Just, I know the Drake equation says something different, but I'm pretty certain just by the vast space. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's someone out there. But, I think you're referring to those recent things in the US where there's aircrafts and stuff moving around. And I think...
Even before that, I sometimes think about aliens.
Yeah, specifically those things in America, I think that's just military tech that they're testing out. But yeah, I do think at this point, while we're talking, there's a little alien or big alien. There's definitely life forms out there, 100%. I truly believe that. I know science is saying something different, but I don't know. We can't be that egoistic to think that we're the only fucking species that sort of randomly was put together. I don't think so. No.
All right, you heard it here
first.
What
about you? Now I'm curious.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. It's one of those things, I think when I was like a little kid, I was a little bit scared of the idea. And then, whatever like X-Files TV shows or whatever would make me freaked out about it. But lately, in the last few years, it's just kind of funny, but it's something that's sometimes helped me like get some perspective of like... Yeah. Because I also think about things on a very spiritual level, but then if I put like the alien lens on it, it's a little bit more like the practical, because it's hard to describe, spiritual feelings and meanings and things like that. But then when I think about just like the practical thought of like, galaxies and universes and all this like unexplored stuff and the possibility of like living beings and all that kind of thing, it helps me remember like first world problems of, I missed the bus or whatever. It's like, well, there's some really amazing, mysterious, cool stuff out there that we have no idea. There's so much unknown. Life is so much larger than we, kind of feel 100%. Sometimes. So it, I don't know, it gives me like awe and wonder. Maybe I should be a little bit more scared. I don't know. But I look at it as like I just think it's pretty cool.
I couldn't agree more. And for me, it sometimes really takes the pressure off when you think about how insignificant we are. We're having like those fucking like dramas and think everything is so bad. Yeah. We are so insignificant on the large scale of the universe or even our solar system. We're so ridiculously insignificant. It doesn't even matter what we do. I mean, obviously be nice to people and treat the planet and everything because that's how we got it and that's how we should give it further. But, in terms of, my career is over. Who the fuck cares, man? You're like a blink of a thing. Your existence doesn't matter at all. And that sometimes can be scary as well. It's like, why do we even get out of bed in the morning? But also you can, put it into perspective and just take the edge off and the stress off a little bit because, our existence doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of surprised to hear what you said earlier, which is like, sometimes you'll have the feelings of like, what am I doing with my life? I certainly get that all the time. I'm surprised to hear you say that because you are, so accomplished. But then, of course, in the face of COVID, I can understand why you'd have those kinds of feelings. But hopefully, like to anyone who's like listening or watching this podcast, that'll be like a nice source of like, I guess, positive inspiration of even you sometimes feel like that, and you're trying to figure out ways to pivot and adapt.